It's the Tennant Scottish Cup quarter-final, St Johnstone against Rangers. Lindsay Hamilton, the last player to arrive on the pitch. He is the man who became a father earlier today, getting a special welcome from the St Johnstone supporters. And there's confirmation that St Johnstone manager Alec Totten is able to send out a full-strength side. The front three of Moore, Wright and Arkin's return, along with Dees and Curran. And Liam Dunn's excellent performance at Motherwell keeps him in the team. Ray Stewart and Roddy Grant are on the bench. The Rangers team is exactly the same as the one which beat Airdrie 5-0 on Saturday, with Mark Hateley fit to continue beside Ali McCoist in attack, and Ian Ferguson replacing the injured Stuart McCall in midfield, with Peter Houstra remaining wide on the left in place of Alexei Mikhalichenko. Mark Hateley is back in his usual place after that hat-trick against Airdrie on Saturday, resuming his partnership up front for Rangers with Ali McCoist. The referee this evening, Mr. Brian McGinley from Balfron, who has handled 4 Scottish Cup finals. You can scarcely imagine a better setting for a cup tie like this. Perfect conditions both overhead and underfoot. In fact, McDermott Park looking as spick and span as you could expect at any stage in the season. And a capacity crowd anticipating what should be an outstanding match. Rangers coming here in magnificent form. They haven't lost since the 23rd of November last year, when they were surprisingly beaten at home by St Mirren, 1-0. St Johnstone with Paul Wright sending it forward, looking for Moore. The pace of Robertson was enough to get back. He's very quick indeed, David Robertson, and he had to be there because Moore also was a very sharp winger. Here's Tommy Turner, the skipper of St Johnstone tonight. So St Johnstone losing only their second match in 12 since the new year on Saturday at Fir Park with a depleted side. So they're in good form also. Here's Dale Gordon, played in by Houstra. It's back now with Spackman. Gordon has still found space. Houstra trying to send over the cross. He was closed down very well indeed though by Mark Traynor. So Houstra taking his opportunity in place of Mikhalichenko, who is injured. Wide on the left for Rangers. Huge throw there by David Robertson. Troublesome indeed for the St Johnstone defence. But Mark Hateley's been penalised by referee McGinley. John Brown's header. An offside flag up against Ali McCoist. Ray McNabb from Aberdeen is the near side linesman. So a settling in process at the moment for both sides. Gary McGuinness taking his free kick, showing his versatility, dropping into the back 4 this evening. Plays so effectively also in midfield. There's Hateley. Now Gordon coming in from the right. He was impeded there on the way forward by Harry Curran. That's why it's a free kick to Rangers. That's Ian Ferguson over the free kick. Touched away there by McGuinness as Hateley came in behind him. Good defending that by Gary McGuinness. Well, Hateley looking very much in the mood, having come back from that thigh injury. Straight to Gough. He wasn't picked up. Well, that will be of some concern to the St Johnstone management, I think. Look at the space Richard Gough has here for this header. No one going to beat him. No trouble with Hamilton in the end though. Chances on for Houstra. Well beaten away by Hamilton. Lindsay Hamilton irate there, but Peter Houstra had a clear opportunity there coming through. In behind Mark Traynor, appeared to be fouled, but he kept his feet. That was good goalkeeping. The angle was right. Gough is forward again. Put in by Houstra. Hateley getting up well. Lindsay Hamilton with another good catch there, but he's had to save twice from 3 headers inside the penalty box at corner kicks. Here's another one. Hateley getting up well to this outswinger. Safely guarded. Referee waving play on there. Alan Moore looking hopefully for a free kick. Looking in vain. Well, here was the challenge. Moore appeared to stumble there as he collided with David Robertson. Here's McCoist in the clear with a great chance. And still it won't run for Rangers. Ally McCoist clean through on his own, looking for his 28th goal of the season. In behind the St Johnstone defence, playing that wide of Hamilton and back off the post. Now St Johnstone going forward, Moore stopped by Goff. Well, it's end-to-end stuff early on, all right. But the clearer chances going to Rangers in the early stages of the match. There's McCoist. Caught late there by Dees as marker, but he did just enough, the young full-back, to bring a mistake from McCoist. And here's Curran breaking, a support in the middle. Moore is there, so is Arkins. And the pass goes behind Alan Moore. Rangers were undoubtedly exposed there in defence. Alan Moore knows that. He had broken through the middle. And once again, good running from midfield by St Johnstone. That's a feature of the play, the way they get these midfield men forward at pace. Curran is the expert supporting the attack. Another ambitious ball, trying to get it beyond David Robertson, but that's very difficult indeed because he is so quick. Pass goes Haitley again. Weakly judged bounce by McGuinness. He's had a good start to the match against Haitley. Attempted layoff from right goes wrong. There's Spackman. Dees. All right. Turning straight into Ian Ferguson. Played up the line by Stevens. Defensive formation settling down for St Johnstone. McCoist and Haitley have interchanged up front for Rangers to try to trouble the home defence. And Haustra now has space on the left. He's in behind Traynor, bringing Ingles across. That's good play by Haustra. Chances on, and McCoist scores for Rangers. A superb goal for Rangers in the 15th minute of the match. Created by Haustra, finished by McCoist. It's goal number 28 of the season. And St Johnstone really had no answer here to Haustra. Even with McGuinness Ingles trying to hold him off. He got in that centre and McCoist was on his own. It's great play by Haustra, taking on Ingles for pace, forcing himself past the defender, and an empty net in the end for McCoist. Oh, what fine play that was from Rangers. They've certainly been threatening in the early part of the match, and now they have a reward. And they've given St Johnstone a major task now. Once again, a pass goes astray, this time from Moore. It's a second chance. All very tight in that touchline. Traynor picks out Moore. Back from Ferguson to Robertson. Pass goes McGuinness. He had to hurry there as Haustra closed in. Here's Arkins. Well, the ball is certainly frisky on an excellent surface this evening. So it's putting control to the test all right for all the players. Here's Haustra trying to hold off Traynor, and the free kick has been given with the attentions of Mark Traynor on Haustra. Well, the Dutchman's had a very effective start to the match, creating the opening goal and causing problems every time he's had possession. Tough task for Mark Traynor to control him. Played in by Haustra. Up goes Goff. It's a second for Rangers. Delivered so simply by Richard Goff. Well, once again, the marking not good enough in the St Johnstone defence. Richard Goff made a very late intrusion forward for this. He just wasn't picked up Housetrap fighting the ball across. There was Goff getting up so well against the balance of Hamilton, and the St Johnstone defence simply couldn't keep that out. It was Arkins in the end who tried to get back with Goff, but 2-0 to Rangers, and Richard Goff's third goal of the season. Archie Knox and Davy Dodds, the Rangers coaching staff, still not looking entirely satisfied. Headed down by Wright, he was pushed from the rear by Gary Stevens. So a good opportunity here for Paul Wright, who is very accurate from this position. Andy Gorham will know that because they were teammates at Hibernian last season, Wright and Gorham. So Curran over the ball. Tommy Turner is also available square. There goes Wright. It's a second chance. Headed inside for Curran, and Stevens goes in with a challenge. Some very hopeful appeals from the St Johnstone fans behind the goal for a penalty, but Curran doesn't join in. The ball was just out of reach for him. But it's a corner kick to St Johnstone. Away firmly by Stevens. He's lofting it forward. There's Tommy Turner going up with Goff. Pushed by Ingles on Hateley. So the pressure goes off the Rangers defence for the moment, as Ingles retreats with his defensive teammates. Good climb made by McGuinness. Here's John Brown. Very accurate pass. Stevens has a chance to come forward. Dunn's clearance. Arkins was strong in that challenge. Here's Turner. Moore is to the middle. Wright is over on the far side. Here's Mark Traynor. Looking for Dunn. Pass was a shade too high. Well, Dunn thought that he was impeded by Stevens, but neither player had any real chance of reaching that. Just too high for both. There did appear to be a lean in there by Stevens. Arkins stealing the ball there from Gordon. Tackle was made by Stevens, and the foul committed by young Liam Dunn. Getting a little bit carried away there. Tough exchange there, Arkins and Gordon. And the tackle was made by Stevens. Gordon picked it up, and in went Dunn. Good play by Stevens. Here's Dale Gordon looking for Hateley. Swept away by Curran. Now Housetrap. No way through there. Spackman lofts it forward. Hateley made it just in time, and it's turned away for a corner kick by Ingles. Well, Lindsay Hamilton looking towards the linesman on the near side, wondering if that had crossed the line before Hateley pulled it back, but that perhaps suggested it hadn't. So safety first by Ingles, and another corner kick to Rangers. Goff is again in the box. Straight to John Brown it goes, that header from Dunn, and Ingles makes the challenge again. Still the pressure remains on the St Johnstone defence. They really can't afford to lose another before half-time, and surely then would be no prospect of coming back. Gary Stevens lining up the long throw, looking for Hateley. Well, Gary McGuinness getting up there, but no chance of reaching that. There's David Robertson. Spackman striding forward. Ferguson has Goff available. That was intended for Gary Stevens. Now Curran. He's away from Goff. A chance now for St Johnstone. Here's Harry Curran going all the way. And it's turned away in the end by David Robertson. He had Paul Wright and Vinnie Arkins waiting in the middle. And you wonder almost if Harry Curran had too much time here to assess his options. Should he go himself? Should he find a teammate? In the end, the cross was cut off by Robertson. That really was a great opening for St Johnstone. Got in by Curran again. There's McCoy's back helping in defence. Stevens. Here's John Ingalls. Helped on by Arkins. And away by Spackman. This is much better play from St Johnstone. Fine defensive header that by Nigel Spackman. It was played in well by Ingalls. Look at the head flick on from Arkins. Spackman got there ahead of right. Curran again looping in the cross. Boy stumped it out. Every Rangers player was back though. There's lots of time for St Johnstone to send the ball forward again. Here's Mark Traynor. Too high for Arkins, but not for Goff. Here's Ian Ferguson. Not quite what he intended, but was effective enough all right. Gordon met firmly by McGuinness. McCoist is in the clear again. Another shooting chance for McCoist. Well, Haitley was coming in from the right. That was an opportunity all right for Rangers. Well, a chance at one end for St Johnstone, and then quick retaliation from Rangers. And the pace of the game quickened suddenly there in that little burst. Here's Vinnie Arkins looking for right. Brown is quick enough, positive enough with a header. Back safely now with Andy Gorham. Flag up for offside here against Mark Haitley, but the referee will give the throw, I reckon. Haitley getting back after challenging Lindsay Hamilton. He's playing that straight against Gordon. Haitley's in the clear in the middle. A chance now for the third for Rangers. There's Haitley. Still Haitley. Inside is Ferguson. And twice it's Lindsay Hamilton to St Johnstone's rescue. Well, this surely will have settled it for Rangers. Delightful ball inside, taken in the volley by Mark Haitley, well blocked by Hamilton, who kept his wits about him, adjusted his angle, and saved from Ferguson. Well, that double save may turn out to be absolutely crucial. Ian Ferguson coming very close to only his second goal of the season. Robertson to Brown. There's Goff. Under pressure, but doing well to help that across to Stevens. Free kick against Arkins. So Archie Knox has left his seat down below us to make some point to the Rangers players. Sent back there by the fourth official, Martin Clark. Gordon's headed inside, picked up by Ingalls. A rather hopeful ball forward, brings to an end a thoroughly disappointing first half for St Johnstone, but a successful one for Rangers. McCoist and Goff got the goals, which put the seal on a fine first half performance from Rangers, but Peter Houstra was the man who set up both goals and was the major problem for the St Johnstone defence. At half-time, it's St Johnstone 0, Rangers 2. If St Johnstone have to make a game of this in the second half, they'll have to do something only one side has achieved this season against Rangers. They've got to score 3 times, and only Dundee United have managed that this season. The 3-2 victory. So St Johnstone, if they're to win the tie, the first attempt, have to do something pretty special. And you can be certain they will have been fired up during that interval team talk to do something, because they certainly did appear to let themselves down in the first half. Never really made the impact on the proceedings which I'm sure Alec Totten wanted and expected. And Andy Gorham lets that run, a misunderstanding on his part, giving a corner kick to St Johnstone. They'll be looking for a very early strike in this second half to get right back in the game. Here's Harry Curran's corner. Glanced off the head of Goff, turned back in by Dunn. Dumped away by Spackman. The Rangers defence sprinting out of the penalty area now. And the St Johnstone players have gone with them. Here's Alan Moore. Well tackled by Brown, trying to go past Brown on his strong side though. Chase on here for McGuinness, who's quick enough again. That's perhaps one reason why he's marking Hateley. He is quick enough to handle that threat. Well, the St Johnstone defence struggled early in the match with their system of having two markers and a sweeper, with Mark Traynor pushing onto Peter Houstra and Liam Dunn dropping back to look after Dale Gordon. But it took some time to settle in the first half, and by the time it had, Rangers were 2 ahead. Rangers, on the other hand, playing with total conviction and well within themselves, always appearing to have another gear available if required. Here's Ferguson to Houstra. There's a free kick given for a late challenge on Ian Ferguson by Tommy Turner. Taken quickly by Ferguson. There's Gordon. Across it comes to Ferguson. That's for Houstra. He's got the ball beyond Lindsay Hamilton. McGuinness turns it away. The goal kick's been given. Almost goal number 3 for Rangers. Shake of the head there from Houstra. Well, it was quite remarkable. It did appear as though he shouldn't have been able to reach this. McGuinness appeared to be in charge, but eventually he lobbed that beyond Hamilton and headed it behind for the goal kick. Totten taking his seat in the dugout for the second half beside his number 2, Bert Payton. Disappointing evening so far for the St Johnstone manager, bidding for his 3rd semi-final in 4 seasons. Good play by Robertson. There's Hateley. It's nudged away well by Ingles, who was very quickly to the danger point. Well, these crosses from the left from Peter Houstra have caused problems. Richard Gough has cashed in once already. Played short this time. There's Houstra lofting it across. Up goes John Brown. It's a great save from Hamilton. Caught on his line there, but a vital reflex save on that. And still, St Johnstone are suffering. There's Tommy Turner. Tangling there with McCoist. It's a goal kick to St Johnstone, but Lindsay Hamilton, not for the first time by any means tonight, saving the day for St Johnstone. Ball played in there by Houstra. Brown gets up so well with a header, and an excellent save from Hamilton. There's Moore. Robertson lofting it forward. This is McCoist. Hustled all the way by Ingles. Well, he got that vital opening goal, McCoist. There's Moore. Held by Robertson. That's why it's a free kick. Taken quickly by McGuinness across to Dees. There's Curran. Finding some space now in the middle of the field for St Johnstone, Harry Curran. Here he is again. Dees going for the cross this time. Finds his way to Moore. Couldn't bring the ball down quickly enough for the shot. Getting in the thick of the action there inside the penalty box. Alan Moore. Unwanted too long on the ball there. He's closed down so rapidly by Spackman. Goff's header aimed directly for Stevens. Ingles forward, interception made by Ferguson. Here's Hateley. Caught in 2 minds, robbed by Curran. Wright switching the play to Moore. That's a very fine pass by Wright. Moore trying to hold off David Robertson, who concedes a corner kick. Well, Alan Moore didn't realise the attentions of David Robertson, suggesting to the linesman he should have been flagging for a free kick. Curran's corner, away by Brown. Turner down to Traynor. That came off Hateley. Robertson conceding the throw. He thought it came off Moore last. Now can St Johnstone make something of this attacking position? Close to the hour mark in the match now. Knocked away there by McCoist. Hateley releases Spackman. Rangers now in the counter-attack with lots of players forward. Over to the far side is Ian Ferguson. Gordon goes ahead of him. Ferguson was very well tackled there by Dunn, who's linking now with Arkins. Support coming from Dees at left back. Here's David Robertson. McCoy's testing the pace of Ingles. Not the big defender, quick in the turn, real athlete. Controlled by Gordon. Spackman now trying to release Housetrap. Very skillful turn by Housetrap. That's for Gordon. Superb goalkeeping once again. Disappointment there for Gordon, but that was down to the anticipation and the pace of Lindsay Hamilton off his line. This really was top-class goalkeeping. Gordon, in fact, got a touch to that. Here's Paul Wright. There's near post cross. The chances on this time. It was Harry Curran who felled Richard Gough inside the area. Arkins challenged by Brown. Ian Ferguson trying to release Hateley. Gough is back on his feet. Having blocked that shot from Curran, he seems to have recovered. Housetrap kept the ball in play well. He's away from Tommy Turner. Support inside from Ferguson. This is Spackman. Rangers controlling things once again. Gordon has gone roving across field. There's Robertson. Impeded by Traynor. He tried to go between two players, Traynor and Moore. And the referee will now allow treatment for Richard Gough. He hasn't recovered fully from that head knock. Well, when this ball came across, the header from Spackman wasn't convincing enough, and Curran's shot came straight off the head of Richard Gough. A free kick to Rangers. Lindsay Hamilton alert on his line. Housetrap flights it in. Brown is up there. It's back with Ian Ferguson. A snapshot there for Ferguson, but once again Hamilton was in just the right place for St Johnstone. Chaos again in that St Johnstone defence from this flighted free kick. The ball breaking there to Ferguson as McGuinness went to meet him. Hamilton made a good save. McGuinness again getting up well with Hateley. Breaks for Gordon. Stevens sprinting forward on the right. Well, Mark Hateley not too pleased with him in the middle. Stevens made such good ground to get on the end of that pass from Dale Gordon. But there were options available inside for Stevens, and that angle was closed down for a direct shot at goal. And he sliced it wide. Gough's header. There's Gary McGuinness. Gough going up well again, nonetheless, for his face knock. Well, Liam Dunn full of energy over there on the left side of the Johnstone midfield, but couldn't control that. Good interchange there, Gordon and Ferguson. Gordon's cross looking for Hateley. And once again, it's Hamilton to the rescue. And that was as good a save as he's offered this evening. Great play from Rangers. Ferguson and Gordon opening up the left side of the St Johnstone defence. Hateley getting up so well to that. Well, what a save it was from Lindsay Hamilton. You'll see from this angle just how quick he had to be to get to that. Run made on the right by Turner. Trying to get the better of Housetrap. He's done very well indeed. He's pulling it back now. There's Curran. Closed down rapidly by Brown. Good play by Moore. He was caught there on the run by Ferguson. It's a free kick. Moore can have treatment if he requires it. But the referee is indicating he will accept the substitution rather than that. And the change being made is Roddy Grant coming on to replace Vinnie Arkins. He's worked very hard up front for little reward after coming back from injury. So Roddy Grant provides a different problem. Ray Stewart, such a clean striker of the ball, may attempt to get this beyond the wall to test Andy Gorham. It's a fine effort by Stewart. Gorham's handling was secure. Well, crisply struck by Ray Stewart here, beyond the wall, but that was the area covered well by Gorham. You see here how he gets this wide of the wall, through the gap there, and Gorham was right on the spot. Haitley's head flick on. There's Dees. Wright controlling it well, being allowed to turn there by Goff. Roddy Grant inside, setting himself for a shot. Good effort there by Grant. Well, that's encouraging all right for the St Johnstone supporters, who haven't seen very much of that kind of play all evening. Good linking up there, right to Grant. And the shot certainly well worth the effort. All right, steering it into his path, away from Ian Ferguson for that effort. Here's Gary Stevens. Back now with Spackman. Here's Goff. Getting a very good pass through there. McCoy's getting the ball just ahead of Lindsay Hamilton. Turned behind though by McGuinness for the corner kick.